Good day, everybody. How are you all? Hope you are doing great today. So we will solve two equations by using the graphing method today. So here I go. Solve by using the graphing method. Okay. Y equal to minus 3x minus 5 and x minus 2y equal to 4. So let's write the given equation. So the first one is y equal to minus 3x minus 5. If you compare that, y equal to mx plus b, m is the slope, equal to minus 3. Remember, rise over run. So if run is equal to 1 unit, then rise is equal to minus 3 times run, or minus 3 times 1, which is minus 3. So rise in this case is minus 3. That means you go down by 3 units. You go down by 3 units. What about B? B is your intercept, is minus 5. That is the straight line. The straight line intersects the y-axis at 0 minus 5. Y, the first is 0 because on the y-axis, x is always 0. And further, since the intercept is minus 5, that means the straight line intersects the y-axis at 0 minus 5. Okay, let me create some more space. So we'll bring this down, bring it up. The next line is x minus 2y equal to minus 4. So second line is, second equation is x minus 2y equal to minus 4. So we have to simplify this equation. So I can add 2y on both sides. So I will get x minus 2 and plus 2y will cancel, equal to minus 4 plus 2y. Now I will add 4 on both sides. The idea is to separate y from x and the constant term. So x plus 4 is equal to 2y. Now I want to solve this equation for y. So I'll divide by 2 in all the cases, all the sides, on the left as well as on the right. So I have 2y divided by 2 is y is equal to half x plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So slope of this is half, which is again rise over run. So if run is 1, then Run is 1 unit, okay? Then rise is half unit, okay? Or if run is 2, rise is 2 times half, which is 1. And y-axis intercept is 0 is 2, so it's 0, 2. Please do not leave right away. I'll give you some important hint and tip at the end of this program. So please stick with me, and also please subscribe to my channel, Math Science Topia, where I've solved all kinds of algebra problems just for you. So please subscribe to my channel, Math Science Topia, and check out my playlist, Algebra Problems, okay? But please stay or watch this video until the end when I'll give you some important tip, okay? So let me reduce this a little bit more and create some space here. So I have to plot these two equations, okay, with the information I have, okay? So let's go back to our, maybe we can go back to this color, okay? So I have to draw the X and Y axis, okay? X and Y axis, so let's do it. So let me draw the horizontal X axis. Okay, and then the vertical y-axis. Okay, and then let's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on positive x-axis. Similarly, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5 on the negative y-axis. On the positive y-axis, you can similarly draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here it will be -1, 1. Then on the negative y-axis, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so forth. So the first equation, intercept is 0, -5. So you start from here. Okay. So I have to prolong in the y-axis a little bit more, so I'll create some more space here. This is -6, this is -7, -8, -9, -10, -11, -12. Remember, for the first line, let me just show you what is happening in the first line. Okay, rise over run. So just to for the first equation, for the first line. Oops, sorry. y equal to minus 3x, y equal to minus, sorry, not this color, so erase it. This color, y equal to minus 3x minus 5. Remember, if your run is 1 unit, then your rise is minus 3, or you go down by 3 units. So if I now change the color back to, say, this color. Okay. So I'll go 1 unit to the right, that is my run, and then I'll go down by 3 up to here. Okay. The opposite is true on the negative side of x. So if I go on the negative x by 1 unit, I will come up by 3 units. Okay. Also, substitute x equal to 0. That is, no, substitute y equal to 0. So substitute y equal to 0. Basically, you want to find out where the line cuts the x-axis. So 0 equal to minus 3x minus 5. Add 5 on both sides. So you have 5 equal to minus 3x. Divide by minus 3 on both sides. And this is x. And this is minus 1.6. So when y is 0, x is minus 1.6. So somewhere, so if I go back to the ink that I've been using to draw the plot, this is around this place. So basically, this is the line. This is line 1. Line 1. Okay. What about line 2? Its y-axis intercept is 0, 2. 0, 2 means this point. Okay. And rise of run is half. That means if you go 1 unit, you go up only by half unit. Okay. Again, you go 1 unit on the x-axis, you go up by half units. You go by 1 unit on the x, go up by half units. Okay. What about on the negative side? You go across -1, you go down by half units. Okay. So if I change the color, this is the line 2. This is line 2. Maybe I should make this in red so that there is no confusion. This is line 2 and this is line 1. And they meet somewhere over here. This is where they meet. Okay. So the y for that seems like 1. So I can write line 1 and line 2 intersect at y equal to 1. So substitute. How do I know so? Because I extended line 2 and extended line 1 and the meet at y equal to 1. So substitute y equal to 1 in the first line, in the equation, y equal to 1 in the equation for the first line. So we have 1 equal to minus 3x minus 5. Now add 5 on both sides. Okay. Okay. So if I create some more space, I get 6 equal to minus 3x. So divide by minus 3 on both sides. I have x equal to minus 2. Okay, x is minus 2. Wait, I will clear this a little bit. Let me do this again. So, okay. So my 6 divided by minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 3 divided minus 3, they cancel, so x is minus 2. Okay, I'm making the same mistake as before. I want to write this in a nice way. How can I do that? So let me, okay, I start from here. Okay, now I go down like this. Okay, and then I didn't do it too well. So x is minus 2 and y equal to minus 1. Y equal to 1 is where they intersect. So the point, so the solution to the two lines, to the two straight lines, or two equations, is minus 2 comma 1. Okay, does it make sense? Yeah, approximately. My drawing is not that great, but this is what should be. Okay, so this is how you do it graphically. A little bit laborious, but you can reach the solution. Does it make sense? Let's see whether the point minus 2, 1 is a point on line 1. Okay, so substitute x equal to minus 2 and y equal to minus 1. Sorry, minus 2 and y equal to just 1. In the equation of the first line. In the equation of the second line. Okay, in the equation of the second line. Equation of the second line. Second line. What do you get? Let's check that out. What is the second line equation? Second line equation is x minus 2y equal to minus 4. So x minus 2y equal to minus 4. Okay, so my x is minus 2 and my y is 1. So minus 2 times 1. And that is equal to minus 2, which is indeed minus 4. Checks out. So what does that mean? That means minus 2, 1 is a point on both lines. On both lines. And solution is, you can write here, solution is the point minus 2, comma 1. Okay, stop here today. If you have any question or comment, you can write me a note. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me give you an important tip at the end of this program. The important tip is to realize how to plot these straight line equations. Best is to reduce it to the form of y equal to mx plus b. M is the coefficient of x and b is the intercept, y-axis intercept. For the first equation, y equal to minus 3x minus 5, the slope is minus 3. That means if your run on the horizontal axis is 1, your rise is minus 3, or you go down by 3 units. The intercept is minus 5. That means the first line cuts the y-axis at 0, minus 5. Similarly, if you take the second line equation, x minus 2y equal to minus 4, and simplify it, you will get y equal to half x plus 2. What does that mean? That means the slope is half. So if your rise is 1 unit, if your run is 1 unit, then your rise is half unit. Okay? Or if your run is 2 unit, your rise is 1 unit. Okay? And what is the y-axis intercept? It's 0, 2. Knowing these two, you can plot the two lines like I have done. Okay? And then find out approximately where the line intersects. We found out that the y-coordinate of the point where they intersect is 1. And then approximately x is minus 2. Okay? Is that correct? We took that point, the coordinate of that point, or the ordered pair, minus 2, 1, and plugged it in equation 1 and equation 2, and both of them are satisfied. Hence, this is the solution where the two lines intersect. Again, I stop here today. If you have any question, comment, write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel, Math Science Topia, by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. In Math Science Topia, once you subscribe, you will find a playlist called Algebra Problems, where you will find that I've solved all kinds of algebra problems just for you. So please subscribe to my channel and access these algebra problems. And please do not forget to watch me tomorrow when I'll solve another algebra problem. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. See you next time.